Hey everybody! Today I thought I would show y'all how to turn on the accessibility features on your Samsung Galaxy Note 5. This is very similar for other Android devices, but it may vary slightly depending on which device you have. So first thing to do is just swipe down from the top and then click on there's a little bitty icon in the top right that is a gear, which is your settings, and so just click on that. And then it'll bring you to a whole bunch of different options for settings. So what you need to do is scroll down to accessibility. And then when you find it, just click on that. And then you'll be brought to a variety of different options for vision and hearing. So for example, you can go to vision and you will have the option for a voice assistant, which is basically a screen reader for your phone. So you can turn that on and off just by tapping at the very top where it says voice assistant, and then it'll give you a little bit of information about it, and then you can press the little switch or the toggle that says on. It'll bring up a message letting you know like what all is going to happen, and then just press OK.
Voice assistant turned on. Navigate up button.
And then you can swipe
Voice assistant. Settings button. On.
To navigate.
Double tap to select. On switch.
And then that also has several options, whether you want it to speak passwords, or if you want to have the rapid keyboard where you don't have to double tap to press each letter, and various options. You can turn on the accessibility shortcut, which is very helpful because you can just hold down the home button and then
Keep holding down 2 fingers to enable accessibility.
Hold down 2 fingers until it beeps.
Accessibility enabled. Voice assistant turned on.
And then it's turned on. Below that, you have the option for voice labels and high contrast, which will give you several different options if you want high contrast. You have the option that I personally use a lot, which is the font size. So you're given a slider here that you can change the font size and it'll show you a sample of what it'll look like. Or you can enable large fonts and then it'll provide even more, and you can adjust the font that way. This is personally what I do, and it makes things much bigger and easier for me to see. And then there is the option for magnification. You can set up a magnification window, and then you can also turn on magnification gestures, which I personally do. And that way you can triple tap on the screen to magnify what you're looking at in any app. Even if the app itself doesn't allow for large fonts, you can triple tap and zoom in with the pinch to zoom, and then pan around with 2 fingers like so. And then just triple tap to get back out of it. Then there's also the option for negative color and then other color adjustments. So with color adjustments, you can actually go in and tell it what colors you see well. If you can't see the difference between certain colors, then you can go in and select the colors. You rate them in similarity and things like that if you have a hard time seeing colors, which can come in handy. And then there's options for hearing impaired, such as sound detectors and flash notifications. And you can turn off all of the sounds if you prefer to do that. Options for hearing aids, just various options like that. I can't really tell you much about them because I don't use them, but they are there. There's also options for dexterity. They have switches that you can use to navigate your phone, and various options like a press and hold delay and things like that. There's also a direction lock, so you can just swipe in a certain series of directions and then unlock that way. There is an option for direct access, as well as notification reminders, options for answering and ending calls, single tap mode, manage accessibility, lockout, and Flexi Assistant. I'm not actually sure if the Flexi Assistant is there regularly because you actually have to download the Flexi keyboard, which I have, but I don't know if that option is there for anyone since it doesn't come with the device. But it just allows you to enable the Flexi keyboard in one step rather than having to go through a bunch of different settings, which is really nice rather than going through the keyboard settings and enabling it that way. But that is just a quick look at the accessibility features and how to get to them on your Galaxy Note 5. I hope this video is helpful. If you would like me to go into more detail about these accessibilities, specifically the vision accessibility features, leave that in the comments below and I will get that done as soon as I possibly can. That way I can help you with any issues you may be having or questions you may have. Also, I do want to point out, I tried to go through how to turn off these features in the video as well, but it's very similar as turning it on, because I got that question with my Netflix audio description video on how to turn it off. But if you just go into the settings and click the little on-off switch on the various options, then you can turn the accessibility feature on and off. Now, I will say, if you accidentally turn on the voice assistant or the dark screen, it may make it more challenging to turn it off, but you would just go through the same process. And again, if y'all would like me to show you how to turn things off, I can do that as well. But basically, you just go through and click the on-off switch like you would to turn it on. But that is it for this video. I hope it was helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or ideas for future videos, leave those in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye!